Welcome back to Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Bruvia Cinema Pub reviewing more movies. I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment.
And I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
Our next movie is John Carter, the long-awaited live-action adaptation of the Edgar Rice Burroughs Mars novels. Taylor Kitsch from X-Men Origins Wolverine stars as the title character. He's a Civil War veteran who has been mysteriously transported to Mars. Guess what? In lighter gravity, he has superpowers.
What?
And he might be the one person who can prevent Mars from being taken over by hostile forces, and also possibly Earth down the road. He also falls in love with a beautiful Martian princess, Deja Thoris. She's played by Lynn Collins.
You say Martian princess. She doesn't look like a Martian.
No,
she looks good.
Red skin. She was also in X-Men Origins Wolverine, by the way.
Ooh.
When I saw you, I believed that something new can come into this world.
You are John Carter of Earth?
Yes, ma'am. What happened to this place?
A new power threatens to destroy our city.
That don't look like a fair fight. You are ugly, but you are beautiful. You will fight for us! Get on. We did not cause this, but this very night, we will end it! I was too late once. I won't be again.
By the way, maker of this film, Andrew Stanton, the guy who made WALL-E.
Wow.
One of the screenwriters of this film, besides Andrew Stanton, Michael Chabon, the Pulitzer Prize-winning novelist who brought us The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. So it's got a good pedigree.
It's aimed for success.
It is. I wish it didn't have such a generic title.
Generic
I wish
title.
they'd put the Mars back in the title, because people deserve to know.
It's better than just a title like John Carter.
It is. Guess what? There's action in it. There are actual compelling character moments.
It's really good acting in it.
Some really good acting. And by the way, the supporting cast is terrific. You have people like Thomas Hayden Church, Willem Dafoe,
Yep.
Dominic West, Bryan Cranston, Mark Strong,
Yeah.
all in supporting roles. Kieran Hinds, the Irish character actor, and a scene-stealing Martian dog, a Callet, named Woola.
Easy. Nice monster, dog.
You will want a Woola. I'm just going to make that prediction.
I think he's probably one of the coolest sidekicks since R2-D2.
I'm
going to make that right now. I think
I agree.
I want an R2 and I want one of those little snake puppy dogs.
Yeah, Jimmy, having read these books, I had my hesitations and reservations.
Yeah.
I was not convinced that you could do this in live action and put the story that I remember from the books and the Marvel comics on the screen. I happily eat my words.
Good.
There's some good humor, some great action. By the way, some 3D that actually works.
Whoa, it can work?
It can, and you know what? You know how you make a convincing Martian background? Shoot it in southern Utah, which sort of looks like a Martian desert.
Well, we like that.
Yeah. This is the most fun I've had with a big spectacle movie in a long time.
You're right. I think for me, it's the one thing you can tell, I think, with this cast and the director, and just the flow of the film and even the rhythm of it, is that they're having a really good time doing it. I think you can just tell it. There's great comedic timing in this film. You know,
unexpected humor,
yeah.
but humor that works.
Yeah, and I will say, just from me, and I didn't read the books, but from the trailers, I thought it was kind of be like a lot of action like that, you know, which it does. Don't get me wrong, but we're talking about a 2-hour plus, movie. The first hour is pretty slow, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just it's building your story.
It's character investment.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I think people should kind of know that you're not going to get right into it, and it's okay. It's okay if they don't say, if they don't blow things up every now and then. But there's a lot going on Mars when he gets
Yes.
there. So you may get lost a little bit. I think that's my only little complaint with the film, that you may get lost with it. But the action's really cool, and the second half of the film, God, it doesn't stop. It is nonstop for at least a good hour, and you've got, I mean,
Sword fights, spaceship
fights,
battles, laser blasts.
monsters, rock crushing skulls. I mean, decapitations. I mean, anything you want. I mean, there's a scene where like he's getting charged by 1,000 guys. Guess what? It gets pretty crazy.
He's
It's
John
fun.
Carter. He's John Carter. He's in lighter gravity. He's like Superman.
Yeah, and that's what I love. It kind of reminded me of like, like a superhero film where like, when he does first learn, I mean, the dude can barely walk.
Yep.
And it's hilarious because he's like, what the hell is going on? And then and then second of all, where am I? A lot of fun. I had a good time with it. It's great to see a filmmaker. I mean, I thought WALL-E was one of the greatest films in the past 10 years, maybe even beyond that. I love WALL-E, and it's a great follow-up to it. My only, I want this film to do well. I think it's got a big hurdle to jump. I would say please support it. I think it's got 2 weeks to prove itself,
I hope it does.
because once Hunger Games comes, I think it's in trouble. But it doesn't deserve to be ignored. It doesn't deserve to be forgotten that quickly. So please go see it. I really enjoyed it. I think I had as good time as you did.
Yes, and you went in uninitiated.
Yeah, I just, I just, I don't know. I think about it and it brings a smile to my face. I keep thinking about that damn dog. Fun. It was just a really good time. Walked out. I think I'm gonna go see it again, probably when I get a chance. And so I give it 3.5 stars.
I'm in the same boat with you. Again,
Yeah.
I had my hesitations and reservations, but Andrew Stanton, Michael Chabon, and cast, I salute you. You've done a good job. And by the way, this is the second time a Pixar animator has made the transition to live action.
The other one did good too.
Brad Bird with Mission
Oh,
Impossible.
Ghost Protocol was
So, I'm just saying, those Pixar people know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, but
Three and a
hey-
half stars, happily.
But hey, you know what those directors shouldn't forget though? Go back to Pixar and make some more good films too. Because they make really good ones. All right.
Incredibles.
That's gonna do it. We started with the Lorax. I really enjoyed it. Call me a tree hugger. I don't care. 3 stars from my end.
2.5.
2.5 on yours.
Minus the songs, I might have been there.
Yeah,
Minus the songs.
Maybe you'll reconsider when you think about Project X again. Absolutely terrible. Shame on you all for being a part of it.
Reprehensible.
Even-
Don't go support this.
Even the guy who made the ham sandwiches in the catering cart. Shame on you for fueling
I'd
the
still
energy
like
of
to
these
punch
people.
him too. I'll bet those were the worst ham sandwiches ever.
Yeah, absolutely. But the film to go check out wholeheartedly. I don't care if it's called John Carter or John Carter or Mars, whatever you want to call it. Go see it. 3.5 stars from both of us. Definitely the film to see, and that'll do it. So next week we will have more for you. I think we're going to do in 21 Jump Street.
Yes, and I believe Jeff, who lives at home.
Okay.
It's not based on me.
It's not. Oh, it's not you?
No.
I thought it was a documentary. Okay. Well, we'll do that next week, and we'll see you guys then.